euthanasia bill because they need these old people to go. They thought they were going to freeze them to death, but now people are helping them fill the forms out. Well, no, we need to get their family now to talk them into killing themselves so they can get the house and the savings. So it's everything they're doing is absolutely horrendous.
It's going to be a free vote, isn't it, in Parliament? I think is it Shabana Mahmood, the Justice Secretary, so called. She's come out and said she's going to vote against it. I myself, it's a very contentious issue, isn't it? I mean, I'm against it myself. You should not be allowed to take your own life, certainly not legally. I can see both sides of it. I can see, people like Esther Ranson, who've brought this forward in the first place, who are going to die pretty soon. I can kind of get it a little bit. But if you look at some examples from places like Canada that brought it in, you've got people phoning hotlines up, their equivalent of the Samaritans or something, and they're saying, oh, I'm really depressed and all this. And they're actually being offered suicide on the state because they're feeling a bit depressed or something like that. This is a dangerous bill. And I would say, I'm not saying I'm a mad Christian, but I am a Christian. And it's also a sin against God to take your own life. The one sin God won't forgive is suicide. I think it's just not something that should be voted through. But sadly, I think I'm in the minority and I think it will go through.
I hope it doesn't go through. And my main reason why I don't want it to go through is because the state can run nothing. They're incompetent at every department. They can't keep our borders closed. They can't reduce crime. They do nothing well. And we're going to give them the power over life and death of people who are ill, sick, mentally ill. We're going to allow them to end their lives for them. This is wide open to abuse and, wide open for incompetence. This is a major national disaster waiting to happen.
Not just the politicians. You're absolutely right about them, by the way. They couldn't run a bath, but not just that. Not everyone's got a nice family. Somebody might not get on with their dad and they see him deteriorating because they're the only child or something. They end up with power of attorney. All of a sudden, he told me last night he wants to die, but he can't speak for himself or something. You really don't know. That, as you say, it's completely open to abuse and it will happen. Guarantee you it will happen because not everyone gives a toss about their mum or their dad or anything like that, do they?
Yeah, if you want to end your life, there's lots of ways for you to end your life. We don't need it to be sanctioned by the state. I want the state out of our lives, not inviting them into different parts of our lives.
Rather controversially, I said this. I think there's a culling going on. I know that's an extremist conspiracy theory, not just the elderly, but look at that. The drug room in Glasgow they're trying to bring out. You're actually encouraging users of heroin or cocaine, whatever it may be, to go in there and take the stuff. And given that Scotland has the biggest drug deaths in Europe, is this a way of just thinking, you know what, they're just a pain in the arse? Just let them go and do it. Let them kill themselves. I know that's extreme, but that's I think's happening.
I've been thinking about this with the old people, and I think you may be onto something with the old people because if you're a socialist, the states come first. Everything you do is about improving the state, working for the state, giving the state money. The state's everything. The state is God, king, everything. Once you get old, you're no longer valuable to the state. In fact, you're a drain on the state. You don't improve the state anymore now. You take and take and take. And I think somewhere in socialist indoctrination, they're looking at old people as a drain, as a negative. And our socialist utopia will be better and we'll get there quicker if all these hanging-ons have all gone because they're just a drain on the state.
Yeah. Vast majority probably don't work or anything like that. Like you said, pensioners are no longer useful. All they're doing is taking money out of the state pension pot, which doesn't exist, which is borrowed money anyway. Yeah, that's exactly how they look at it. And it's...
Who do you think's broken the NHS? Old people.
Yeah, it's nothing to do with the government. So can't get social care together.
Yeah, who are the people who are using their cars for short journeys to go to the shops because they can't walk? Old people. They're blaming old people for everything, and if they can get rid of them, they save a fortune.
Yeah, who votes Tory?
Old people. Who voted Brexit? Old people.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's not true, but that's the way these people see it. Yeah, they're getting rid of all the political opponents.
Did you enjoy that video? I think you did. Come on now, hit that bell, subscribe, comment, Let's build this channel. I need more followers. I need more subscribers. Be part of the journey. See you soon.